I also want to recognize the presence of the Student Union President, who is here with us. You are most welcome. We are delighted to have you among us. Thank you for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols duly observed. My name is Dr. Letutun. I'm a Fulbright alumnus. What that means is that I was at the United States during my PhD for 9 months to do some research in the United States of America. Before I go on, I need to acknowledge the work being done by the Center for International Education, and I just hope that the students and the staff are going to maximize the information they are getting, both by email and by programs that come from time to time, and also from the center. Now, let me talk about United States Government Exchange Alumni Association of Nigeria. What that simply means is that all programs sponsored by United States government in Nigeria, we are under the umbrella of, can I hold it? Yeah. All programs sponsored by United States government, they have a lot of programs that they sponsor. And in fact, even after the program, they want you to continue community service. They say bring out opportunities for personal development that you can enjoy. So they don't just train you and throw you off. They invest in you and want you to continue to do something in that direction. Before I go on, how many of us speak French here? French. Okay. Is it bonjour now? Bonjour. Comment ça va? That's good. How many of us speak, I have other languages here, Arabic, among the students? Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, how many of us speak Portuguese? Okay, nobody, I don't even understand that one. Okay, Swahili. How many speak Swahili? Okay, none. Then others are speaking English speakers. So, I recently came back from India. I went on a visit, another visit, not Fulbright. And then as I was in India, as Nigerian person now, every week, the moment I got there, I bought clipper immediately, online, on Amazon India. So that very week, I barbed my hair because they come back for me, so I barbed myself using I use my phone after taking cutting, then I will view it with my phone, the video. So I make a video, I'll now look at the video, I'll see the place that remains, so I barb. Every 2 weeks, every week, I used to barb. So at the canteen one day, I saw one guy, Indian guy. I said, why do you cut your hair? You look different now. So he said, yes, he barbed his hair. He lost somebody in his family. He lost somebody. That's why Bobby said. I went to the department again. I saw another staff, the professor. He barbed his hair. I said, Professor, such and such. You barb your hair. You look different. He said, yes. He lost somebody in his family. It's when they lose somebody died that they barb their hair. But my own case, so that's, I've been looking at me that every time I barb, maybe somebody died. Nobody died though. So I was so surprised. That's to show you the cultural difference that we have there. So cultures differ, and part of your travel coming to Nigeria, you see different things different from your country. So as you are going through your education, you can see that things are different, not just the way it is in Cameroon, not the way it is in Ghana, not the way it is in Togo or anywhere you come from. So in the Fulbright, we have different exchange programs. Before I go on, I'm aware that all the people here are foreigners. Foreigners? Where are the foreigners? Okay. Foreigners, raise your hand. Okay, that's good. But you look like Nigerians. And it is said that 1 out of 5 Africans abroad are Nigerians, or 1 out of 4, because of the population of Nigeria. Now, let me talk about the Fulbright programs. I'll just talk about a few, and then I take my leave. We have, they have different programs, not only Fulbright. The United States government have so many programs. Regarding the Fulbright program is for academics. But it's not only, maybe in Nigeria it's only for academics. In some other countries, it's not only academics. In Nigeria, they sponsor you, you are on your PhD. So they will sponsor you to go and do part of a PhD in the United States and come back and collect a certificate in your country. At the same time, we also have Fulbright postdoc. After you have finished your PhD, you are a lecturer, you can apply for the postdoc, go and do research, and return to your country. In some other African countries, they have these two I've mentioned, but they also have Fulbright PhD. Fulbright full PhD from year one, that's after your master's. Not from year one, beg your pardon. After your master's, you can go and do 3-year or 4-year PhD. But that is not available for Nigeria. I think Nigeria has scaled some heights when it comes to education, so that's why they pulled Nigeria out of that. Apart from the Fulbright program, we also have the Mandela Washington Fellowship. Mandela Washington Fellowship is for individuals, I think, less than 35 years of age. And you are a graduate, so you can apply for that. It is not compulsory you are attached to a university. So individuals can apply for that. Then we also have the Sports Visitor Program. Sports Visitor Program. So if you are here, whether you are Nigerian or not, you take part in a sport. So you can apply for that. So like they are having research, Fulbright is a research program. There's also a sports visitor program. So you go through the sports visitor program, you go and meet the sports people over there. So they will host you and everything. We also have the Foreign Language Teaching Assistant, FLTA. It was just mentioned by the last speaker, the professor. And then apart from this, we have the Youth Exchange and Study Scholarship. Youth and Study Exchange Scholarship. This is a full scholarship. And this one, I think even people that just finished secondary school can take part in this. So the issue is that many people are not aware of all these opportunities. You understand? So your younger ones that finish secondary school, you can let them know, and then they can take advantage of this. Then we also have the Education USA Advising Program. All these programs have different times that they come up. So there's Education USA Advising Program. Then there's also the Tech Girls. Tech Girls. This is like a training. Girls or women who are into tech, into IT. So it's a training. They train you on how to develop more. Then you also have the USA DF Nigerian program. So this is another program by the US government and the US Embassy in Nigeria. Nigeria is divided into two groups as far as the US government is concerned. That is the North and what? The South. So the Lagos office take care of the, is it North or South? Take care of the what? Lagos office take care of the North or South? South. Then Abuja office take care of the North. I know that Ilorin is in the what? North Central. So definitely in the North. So all the northern states in Nigeria, they are being taken care of the Public Affairs section in the US Embassy, Abuja. Then those in the south of Nigeria, they are being catered for by the Public Affairs section in the US Embassy in Lagos. Then the last speaker mentioned how many times do you need to apply for a scholarship? And as she was saying it, I was watching, I have to turn and watch her. Because when I was on my PhD, and for the sake of the POCSAS ESCO, those days I applied for one of the ESCO, but I didn't win. I applied for journal editor. And then, so I applied for journal editor, we did the campaign, did everything, and we didn't stay true. So I knew what it meant when you are in ESCO like this. So those days I applied to one place, applied to two, and I relaxed. I applied to two places. Then I had a friend. He's a lecturer now in FUTA, a professor. So he came around, I asked him, that was then, I asked him, He won full scholarship for PhD to University of Louisiana. So he finished, he came around to see us here. So I asked him, how many places did you apply before you got it? I was thinking we say 5, 10. He said uncountable. Uncountable. What did I say? What did I say? So many applications are you expected to make? Uncountable. I was speaking with the prof that I was sitting with in food engineering over there, and I told him, Indian population alone is 1.4 billion and still counting, followed by China, very close, Pakistan, very huge. So when you are looking, you will think you are competing with Unilorites. No, your competition is not Unilorites. It's not the north of Nigeria. The competition is global. It's a global competition. So that's the way you should prepare yourself. In India, you have 1.4 billion. Those people, we look at them, what they are being paid is higher than Nigerians pay. They live fine. And they are still talking about going to US, going to Canada. So these are the people you are competing with. They have 24 hours. Once they buy their data on their phone, it is with 1.2 gig every day. If you don't finish using it, the following day there's another 1.2 gig. Once you recharge for 28 days. So you can imagine. So they have assets. But here you have to buy data. You buy, I personally, I buy 25 gig once in a while. Not once in a while. The moment they finish, I buy another 25 gig, and that's 6.5 MTN. So you can imagine. So because why? I know the importance. So I'm always online, doing one thing or the other. So if you are still buying 100 MB and they are about, well, you are on campus, so you can look for where there's free Wi-Fi and stay there and enjoy the Wi-Fi. So please make use of these opportunities while it lasts. Before I take my leave, I was talking about the number of times. So when that person said uncountable, so at a particular day I can sit down and apply. With just one day I can apply to 4 places. Another time 5 places. Another time 5 places. Another time 10 places. When the Fulbright came, it was in the morning. I just got to the office. We were working on a grant. The grant was related to my PhD. So my supervisor and co-supervisor, they came around to my office here in Ilorin. They're in my department, so we were discussing. I just looked at my phone. I saw the message. Then I showed them. Congratulations, we got it. I was in the US around that particular day, October 1. I checked my mail. I got another mail from the Association of African Universities. They gave me the small grants for thesis and dissertations. But I've applied for it and I've forgotten. As at now, I'm still expecting. I made some applications. I'm still expecting the feedback. So what I'm saying is that don't apply to one place, 2 places, and you feel that only 5 of you are applying. Many people are applying for that same opportunity. So you have to apply to different places. So I wish you all the best in your pursuit. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Adetutu, for that brief presentation. We sincerely appreciate